So today's Beyond Meditation is preparing us to at least energetically anchor whatever it is that we want to have accomplished vibrationally by the end of midnight Manhattan time. So there will be our higher self that would actually be catapulted to a new vantage point. And over the next few days, and for some of us it'll be weeks, where it'll be revealed what that vantage point is. So for example, David and Helene, I know you have created a very powerful way in which you're bringing forth the next phase of your work. So just allow yourself in Beyond Meditation to have your higher self see the completion of that work, so that at a higher self level, that new vantage point is visible. I'm close to the work that you're doing with your business, which is a part of our business collective. Then there are particular elements that you would like energetically to accomplish and complete by the date today, which is the 15th of December. I mean, I have some of those myself, so I'm literally allowing for that to play out. And if you're not clear about it, just give permission to your higher self to have access to that clarity. And then allow your higher self to see what it would look like, assuming, what the clarity that your higher self receives is actually accomplished and achieved. So having said all of that, let's really welcome a very powerful presence of ourselves at this time on the planet, where we have come to the last vantage point of 2020. From now until when the calendar turns, it is all about achieving that shift in the flow remembrance, in the flow recognition of ourselves. And that is going to be what will be done between midnight Manhattan time today and the 31st of December, midnight Manhattan time. Up to that point in time, it's literally every day is all about recognizing what it feels like, what the experience is like when you are in your flow. So we're going to get started now. So just get yourself comfortable. Get yourself comfortable. Imagine that the base of your spine is connected to the core of the earth. Drop your hands on either side of you. Have your fingers stretched a little, palms facing forward. Imagine that the tips of your fingers are connected to the core of the earth. Imagine the middle of your feet are also connected to the core of the earth. And this connection to the core of the earth, this time is the connection is with a cord that is made up of 3 alloys, like coming together in an alchemical reaction. And the alloys that have come together and have been alchemized to create something new include gold, silver, copper, and bronze. They're not as distinct strands. It's as if a divinely orchestrated alchemy has created something new. You're going to just be in this space. Your hands are still down. The palms are facing forward, fingers lightly stretched, and the tips of your fingers are connected to the core of the earth. And you will already be feeling a little bit of tingling in the tips of your fingers, a little bit of tingling in the middle of your feet. And there is a very unique vibration that is being sent up through through this alchemical cord, all the way up the center of your spine. And it's as if there's a very powerful rising of life force that is working on you through your spine, and it's working at a cellular level. It is working at a nanocellular level. It is also working at a level, because the spine is one area of our physical body. It is like a system of connectors that connects us to one another. The cerebral spinal fluid that flows through the spine has got vibrational signatures, vibrational connections that emanate out of it and connect us to the rest of humanity. So when we use the phrase, like this person's lost their spine, it has an impact on the rest of us. So it's as if there is this little bit of vibrational life force energy that is rising up your spine and is infusing the cerebral spinal fluid. And the fluid itself is connected to water within us and water outside of us. So as this life force, and it's a very unique type of vibrational movement that is rising up your spine. And as the spine is starting to connect up to the water that is within you and the water that is outside of you, that current of life force that is rising up your spine starts to get introduced into the way the water moves within your body. And it's starting to reawaken that kind of water movement outside of us. I mean, we really, all of us, it's not just the fish and sea animals that live in an environment of water. We all do. Sometimes there is less water, in some places there is more. But we all are really existing in water. Water plays a very huge role. And how the role that water plays in maintaining that remembrance of the oneness that we embody as humans, and the oneness that we experience as we co-create and live in an integrated way with all living beings that make up this planet. It is the spine as an organ. And within the spine, it is the cerebral spinal fluid that enables that connection to take place. I can see why the cord that is connecting us to the core of the earth this time around is an alchemized new alloy created from bringing together the vibrational synergies between bronze, copper, silver, and gold. It has created something new, and it is allowing a multi-directional flow of energies that no longer serve us automatically flow out of our system. You don't actually even have to scan your body anymore, because this particular alloy that has been alchemized does that automatically. It is also one that draws from different sections of our earth energies that are necessary to enrich you, to pump up that vibrant vitality in you, and to ground you where necessary and expand you in a loving way. So it's as if it is our own root system that has been activated with this new alloy that we are using to connect to the core of the earth. And this particular alloy picks up resonance of sound, of movement, and it alchemizes the sound and movement put together to serve our physical bodies in such a way that each physical body returns to its own remembrance of the perfect balance between, rest and sleep and feeling harmonized, feeling tired, feeling energized. This new alloy that has been now placed in our physical being through the base of our spine, through the middle of our feet, through the tips of our fingers. It literally is like our own root system. So when you look at a tree, you can't tell if a tree is tired or not. It just looks the way it looks. Sometimes when the sun goes away, some leaves fold up, doesn't mean that they are tired. They are processing, they're still in active movement. Many of you who've done my work and gone on journeys with me have heard me say that, as we get into the perfect enlightened frequencies, when it comes to sleep, it's only an hour and a half of sleep that we require. But rest is something that is more necessary for us to feel revitalized. And rest does not mean dropping everything and lying down in bed. You could rest as you're going about your day. You could rest by bringing yourself into a state of stillness, even when you're surrounded in complete chaos. So what is happening with this particular alloy that is connecting the base of your spine to the core of the earth, the middle of your feet to the core of the earth, the tips of your fingers to the core of the earth, and this fabulous energizing movement that is going up through your spinal column, there is a life force, resurrection that is taking place. So I know we here in India, it's nighttime for us. So you may experience a surge of vitality as a result of what we are doing. And this surge of vitality is done in a vibrational way, which basically means that any propensities that we may have to hold ourselves back or to use the device of blame or to use the methodology of control that might cause confusion and therefore have lack of clarity. All of those different shenanigans and little hidden strategies that we sometimes use to make ourselves feel better about something. All of those things literally melt away in a very loving way. And that is the quality of vibrant vitality. Today, we are placing in the center of our family constellation anything at all that you believe within you or within your loved ones that you believe requires to heal, or within your, pet projects that requires some form of healing or restoration or resurrection in terms of vibrant vitality. Place that in the center of our circle. We are still all the way through to the 6th of January, all the Beyond meditations. We will immediately be in the formation of a family constellation, which is a healing constellation. And as you reconnect to this beautiful circle of your Beyond meditation family members, holding the intention for that complete healing, of yourself, of your environment, of your key social connections. Social connections also include specific projects or businesses or products. So once you've placed that, I want you to focus your attention on the base of your spine. And with your attention focused on the base of your spine, I want you to start breathing in from the base of your spine, taking that breath all the way up your spinal column, and then breathing out from your heart. The particular center, which is the center of tissues, and it is an organ which is called the sexual center. And that has been infused, that is the organ that is in direct communication with our Creator, that creates life force within ourselves. So as you're breathing in and out, you're actually starting to get that particular organ, which is distinct from your normal sexual organs. It's something that exists in that region, but it is not that. You have access to it by coming from the base of your spine, where this alloy cord is connecting you to the core of the earth. You're going to breathe in from the base of your spine, from the tip of your tailbone. Take that breath up to your heart, and you're going to breathe out from your heart. And you're going to breathe in love, kindness, and compassion into your heart, and you're going to breathe out gratitude and peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion into your heart, and breathe out gratitude and peace. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion from the tip of your tailbone, rising up your spine, and we breathe out gratitude and peace. There is a very distinct phenomenon that is now starting to occur. As you breathe in from the tip of your tailbone, you're breathing in love, kindness, and compassion into your heart, and you're breathing out gratitude and peace. And as you get back into that breathing in from the tip of your tailbone, there is like a light that emerges. That's that connection from the breath out of your heart, getting back to the tip of your tailbone and taking that breath back in is connected through a very powerful and quite a distinct illumination. And it's a very unique light that is very distinct to you. And it's a light which is a little bit like that torch light that a doctor sometimes uses when you go with a pain in your ear or with some sore throat, and he shines this light to see what's actually going on. This particular light literally is shining the light on that aspect of your body where there may be some blockages that come in the way of you being able to access vibrant vitality on tap. So just keep continuing. You go to the tip of your tailbone. You're breathing in love, kindness, and compassion. You're breathing out of your heart, gratitude and peace. The light's traveling and a big circle is being created from your heart. It's literally like a heart-shaped thing. You come back into the tailbone. You breathe in love, kindness, and compassion. A really big, like one side of the heart gets created, you come into the heart, you breathe out gratitude and peace, and then you make that beautiful heart-like circle. The light travels into the tip of your tailbone, and off you go again. And as you're doing this, you're just going to stay in this rhythm. I'm going to be doing some talking. My communication is cellular, it's nanocellular. And it's even beyond nanocellular now. Then you just keep doing that. Keep doing the breathing in from the tip of your tailbone up into your heart. Love, kindness, and compassion. Just a tiny pause, and then you're breathing out gratitude and peace. And this time you're connecting back to the tailbone with this fabulous illuminated light. And that light is showing where additional life force energy is to be infused. And that alchemized cord is bringing in its powers, which are antibacterial, antiviral, supporting the nervous system, supporting an automatic clearing out of your kidneys with copper. And bringing in a reawakening of the divine wisdom within you through bronze. That rhythm is carrying on. Just keep breathing in from the tip of your tailbone. Take your breath up through your spines, vertebra by vertebra, disc by disc, nerve endings by nerve endings, all the way to your heart. And then breathe out gratitude and peace coming out of your heart, seeing this, your unique illumination rise out of your heart, get back and reconnected to your tailbone. I'm just going to be quiet for a minute or two, and then you still continue while I return to talking. Okay, we don't need to now work with the light anymore. We've actually done the clearing work of that particular organ that creates a booster of life force energy within you. You're just going to breathe in from your tailbone up to your heart, love, kindness, and compassion. And you're going to breathe out gratitude and peace from your heart. Just keep going. Okay. Now you're going to connect to your inner wisdom. And your inner wisdom, you're going to make that connection through your breath. And your inner wisdom is changing the programming at a cellular level, and in some cases, not in all cases, in some cases at a nanocellular level, about the quantum of rest and restoration that is the perfect ratio for you. So just going to breathe in, and this time the breath is going from your heart, it's going up to your third eye, in between your eyebrows, and then all the way to the top of your head, the back of your head, down to your tailbone, and the breath out is happening from your tailbone. Breathe in love, kindness, and compassion into your third eye, around your crown, all the way down to your tailbone. Breathe out gratitude and peace. So let's keep continuing doing that. You will actually start experiencing, some like a lightness, a wonderment awakening of your brain cells as an automatic cleansing that is taking place of the region in between your brain lobes. You're starting to get comfortable with your pineal gland too. That connection to your third eye. Some of you may experience a little bit of gurgling in your gut region. It's because the gut instinct is making the connection to presence itself through your third eye. You're breathing in, taking your breath all the way to your third eye, to the top of your crown, the back of your head, down your neck, all the way down to your tailbone, and breathing out through the tailbone. And you're literally releasing any clutter, some stickiness, any calcification that may have inadvertently become present, impacting the functionality of your pineal gland and its connection to your gut instinct. That is being cleared with what we are doing right now. You're going to take your right hand and place it just over your navel, and take your left hand and place it over your heart. We're now bringing the remembrance into the flow and the rhythmic flow that is facilitated by the heart. You're placing your hand over your navel so that you remain anchored in your presence, and a reprogramming and a deprogramming occurs of any labels you might have put to your own identity. I get tired by 8 p.m. or 9 p.m. I find it hard to get on my feet first thing in the morning. I must have my cup of tea before I can get started. Nothing wrong in any of those things. But when we label ourselves, we actually limit ourselves from experiencing the limitlessness that comes from consciously choosing your choices. So we are bringing that remembrance back so you know that even tiredness is a matter of choice. You may feel sleepy from time to time, and that can occur any time throughout the 24 hours. Now, when you take that up, you will know that it was a call to sleep as opposed to a call to rest. When you just go deep into your sleep and you're up in 40 minutes to an hour or so, you know that was a call to sleep. Everything else that shows up is only a call to rest. And rest can be done as simply as the 946 breath being done about 10 times in a row. That's enough for you to feel rested. We're bringing that remembrance back of vibrant vitality. The vibrancy of your vitality, the secret to that lies in your own vibrations. And your own vibrations are a matter of your choice. That understanding right now is being converted into wisdom. And that wisdom, through the beyond meditation, the human vibe attunement that we are going to get into in a moment, gets converted into a knowing. Keep your hand over your left hand over your heart, right hand over your navel. And I want you to just lift your right hand from your navel, just maintaining the connection into your body. You're just sliding it up and bringing it to your solar plexus. We're now going to anchor that experience, that remembrance, that allowingness that is necessary for vibrant vitality in your being. And we're going to do that with the 946 breath, and then we're going to up-level that wisdom, that knowledge, that information, and the data that has all come together in the perfect sequence. The human vibe attunement will convert that into a knowing. And it's a knowing of vibrant vitality, the life force that is now being the pathways for your life force that bring that about, and how that life force moves through your body, through your cells, through your higher self. All of that knowingness is being anchored through the human vibe attunement chant. Let's get the alignment of your mind, your heart, and your gut. Let's activate that alignment so you step into flow by having all of your 13 chakras open and unblocked. And we are going to do that with the 946 breath. So breathe in to the count of 9, hold to the count of 4, breathe out to the count of 6. So breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold 2, 3, 4, breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold 2, 3, 4, breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold 2, 3, 4, breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Repeat after me as we anchor the human vibe attunement to this state of vibrant vitality, rich and enriched in life force. That with every human vibe attunement, that life force is literally opening up, a reawakening, creating that experience of sunrise in every cell, opening up all of your sensory organs. Let's begin. The declaration is done in harmony with your soul presence and your human form. And it's a declaration to the world. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. I acknowledge myself as a human. I receive myself as a human. I accept myself as a human. Pause for a moment. Notice that life force traveling through all of the 62,000 nadi channels. It's a beautiful, sweet taste in your mouth. Let's anchor it. Breathe in 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold 2, 3, 4. Breathe out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take your hands in front of your throat. Rub them against each other. Put them over your eyes. Open your eyes and then take them on top of your head, the back of your head, down your neck, down your shoulders. Just do an energy sweep and blow. This is literally a shift in gear with Beyond Meditation and the Human Vibe Attunement. Being placed at a new vantage point, everyone, including myself, is as if the human vibe, remembrance, is our reality now. That coming together of our soul presence in this human form is anchored as our normal experience. And anything that does not feel so is something that will mostly be like water off a duck's back, where you remain unwavering. And in the worst scenario, it'll be something that might shake you up a little. It will not take you off your core anymore. You are at a new vantage point, and we will learn to experience what it feels like being in our flow from this point on, all the way until the calendar turns. So with that, I declare the Beyond meditation complete. Please share your closing words that I will read out aloud and anchor them in our field, in our space. A truly magical experience. Thank you, dear Mynoo. Thank you, I receive. Thank you, Mynoo, I receive, Tammy. Grace, much grace and gratitude. Light and enlightened, upgraded. Indeed, indeed, it has been an upgrade. Wonderful. Limitless presence, stillness, yes. Powerful love, indeed. Thank you. I feel so much better. Thank you, Mary, for sharing that. Feeling powerful. Exclamation, exclamation. Wow, incredible. Lightness of being, indeed. So lovely. Thank you. Buzzing and full of light, indeed. That's so great. Feeling powerful. Love, compassion, and kindness, indeed. Unlimited possibilities. Thank you. In flow. Warmth of light and enlightenment. Magnificent and magical. Golden waves. Illuminated presence. Much gratitude. Thank you. Deeply appreciated. Receiving all the hearts. Peaceful and joyful. Awe and wonder. Exquisite experience of my wholeness and love. Deep gratitude since the afternoon, whatever my body does, the soul is reminding me I am so. Your body, and that's how the body works, really being at one with the soul. Love, grace, gratitude, and peace, wonderful, whole and complete, deep gratitude, unlimited magic, sensational. With that, I declare our session complete. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Thank you.